Hey friends, welcome back to the LeetCode with Pandas series, where we solve SQL style problems using Python and Pandas. Today's problem is a hard-level challenge that's all about tracking cancelled trips and calculating a daily cancellation rate. It's a perfect chance to practice joining tables, filtering rows, and grouping by date. Let's get into it. We're given two tables, one for trips and one for users. Each row in the trips table has client ID and driver ID, a status and a requested at date column. The users table tells us whether a user is banned or not. Our task is to calculate the cancellation rate per day, but here's the catch. We only include trips where both the client and the driver are not banned. The cancellation rate should be equal to cancelled trips upon total valid trips. And we want this for the days between October 1st, 2013 and October 3rd, 2013. Let's break this down into a few key steps. Join users table twice. First, we'll join the trips table with the users table, once on client ID and once on driver ID, to get their banned statuses. That we will filter out banned users. We only want trips where both the client and the driver are not banned. Then we will restrict to date range. We filter the data to include only records from October 1st to October 3rd, 2013. Then we mark cancelled trips here. We create a new column that marks a trip as cancelled if its status is cancelled by driver or cancelled by client. Then we will group by date and calculate rate. Then format the output. Finally, we clean up the result to show just two columns, day and cancellation rate. Now let's go ahead and write the solution in Pandas, step by step. We start by defining our function and importing Pandas. Here we're merging the trips table with the users table to bring in the banned status of the client. We filter only those rows where the user is a client and bring in just the user's id and banned columns. Next we merge again, this time with the driver info, so we now have both the client and driver's banned status added to the trips. Now we filter out any trips where either the client or the driver is banned. Only trips where both are active users will be considered. We're only interested in data between October 1st and October 3rd, 2013, so we slice the data down to just those 3 days. Then we create a new column that is cancelled if the trip was cancelled either by the driver or the client. We group by request at, then count how many trips happened each day and how many of them were cancelled. Now we calculate the cancellation rate by dividing cancelled trips by total trips for each day and round it to 2 decimal places. Finally, we clean up the output to match the required format, a day column and a cancellation rate column. And that's a wrap on LeetCode 262. This problem was all about detecting patterns using grouping tricks, in this case using the index-ID pattern to find sequences. This technique is gold when working with ordered sequences in Pandas. If this video helped you learn a new trick, hit the like button, subscribe, and let me know what problem you want to see next. Until then, happy coding and stay curious.